We are back, and it's time to play trivia.
All right, but first, let's congratulate last week's winner. The name may be familiar to you. Congratulations, Rich Serrano from Glen Ridge, New Jersey.
Good gracious,
Here
Rich.
you see Rich with his family. This is Rich's 5th time winning, his 2nd time in a row. Rich, we hate to break it to you, there's no cash prize. But we thank you for your dedication. Congratulations to you and the family. Rafi, take it away.
But you get the thrill of winning, Rich, and that is something. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, it is trivia time. In honor of the Mermaid Parade later today in Coney Island, this weekend's trivia is inspired by all things nautical. Now, for those of you joining us for the first time, here's how you play. Just log on to NBCNewYork.com/trivia. You can play on any smartphone, tablet, computer, or web-enabled device, but you have to hit refresh because your web browser must be up to date. Now, once we officially begin, the questions will pop up on your screen, and you'll have 12 seconds to choose an answer by selecting those options on your browser. While you're online, chat with your fellow trivia players right there on the site. Let's get that countdown clock started, guys. All right, the Mermaid Parade was founded to help create community self-esteem and help artistic New Yorkers find self-expression in public. There's a lot of that on display. It's not the first parade on Coney Island, though. From 1903 to 1954, they celebrated with a Mardi Gras parade in Coney Island, but since 1983, it's been about the sailors, sirens, captains, and crustaceans. They've marched down Surf Avenue and onto the boardwalk for the country's largest art parade. The Mermaid Parade. The parade starts today at 1 p.m. Beautiful weather for that. All right, guys, let's go. Remember, you got to answer quickly. Question number 1, how many limbs does an octopus have? 6, 5, or 8? We're starting easy for you. The octopus is a mysterious creature of the sea, inspiring such monsters as the Kraken, partly because of its intelligence and its tentacles. The answer is number 8. Recently, a study suggests that the octopus uses 2 of those limbs to push themselves around, and they essentially have 2 legs and 6 arms. Got that? All right, question number 2. On Coney Island, the Cyclone roller coaster was debuted in what year? 1927, 1963, or 1901. The Cyclone, we've all been on it, opened the site of what's thought to be one of the first ever roller coasters known as the Switchback Railway. The Cyclone opened in number 1, 1927. Riders dropped 85 feet at 60 miles per hour. Charles Lindbergh reportedly said the Cyclone was greater than flying solo across the Atlantic. Okay, then. Question number 3, what is not another name for a hurricane? A waterspout, a cyclone, or a typhoon? Not another name. We call the huge swirling storms systems in the oceans hurricanes, but they're called different names depending on where they're located. A waterspout, however, is not one of them. In the Northwest Pacific, storms are called typhoons and cyclones. Cyclones are the storms that occur in the South Pacific and Indian Oceans. Question number 4, in Roman mythology, who is the god of the sea? Is it Jupiter, Aquaman, or Neptune? Here's a hint. This mythological king of the sea will be crowned as royalty of the Coney Island Mermaid Parade, along with Queen Mermaid. And the answer is number 3. It's Neptune. Jupiter is the Roman version of Zeus. Aquaman is a comic book superhero. Of course, Neptune is to Romans what Poseidon is to Greek mythology. Question number 5. The Little Mermaid was originally written by who? Washington Irving, Hans Christian Andersen, or J.K. Rowling? The Little Mermaid that many of us know is about a young girl who lives happily ever after, but the original story was much more tragic. Number 2, Hans Christian Andersen. In the original story, the mermaid and the prince do not get married. Instead, she transforms to a daughter of the air to do good deeds. Oh. Question number 6. Starbucks uses what sea creature for their logo? A siren, a kraken, or a hydra? The image was found in a marine book and became the company's first logo in 1971. By the way, Starbuck was a sailor in Moby Dick, and the answer is number 1, a siren. The company reportedly wanted to capture the seafaring history of coffee and pay homage to Seattle's strong seaport roots. Question number 7. Coney Island is known as the what? A long train ride, a boardwalk bonanza, or the People's Playground? The Parks Department say a seaside resort called the Coney Island House opened in 1824, attracting celebrities and like. It's number 3, the People's Playground. Coney Island once boasted Sea Lion Park, Steeplechase Park, and the original Luna Park and Dreamland. It also had a hotel shaped like an elephant. Question number 8, who is the famous pirate who buried his treasure on Long Island? Blackbeard, William Kidd, or Jake Sparrow? He was a private pirateer who lived on Wall Street and owned a pew at Trinity Church, but became one of the most feared pirates ever to sail? He's number 2, William Kidd. Kidd reportedly buried his treasure on Long Island before his capture. Legend says some of it is still at Hempstead Harbor. Let's go after the show. Question number 9. What are the largest crustaceans in the ocean? Sperm whale, killer whale, or the blue whale? This mammal can weigh up to 3 tons and be 25 feet long when it's born. It's the largest creature to ever live on our planet. It's number 3, a blue whale. The blue whale can grow to the length of a city bus and weigh more than 200 tons. Researchers say its heart is the size of a golf cart. Question number 10, final stretch here. Why did pirates wear those eye patches? To be fashionable, to be intimidating, or to see in the dark? While some people think that wearing an eye patch was to cover the missing eye, no, it's not. That's not the truth. It's number 3, to see in the dark. We had this in trivia once before. If you're a regular trivia player, you remember this question. It takes a while for the eye to adjust to the dark, but if you have a patch on it and you flip out the patch, you see in the dark instantly. There you go. Great game, everyone. 4055 is our winner. Over 9,000 points. That's fantastic. And look at those top 10 scores. Very impressive today, guys. Lots of mermaid fans out there. Don't forget to fill out the form at the end of the game. Congratulations to our top 10 and all our players. And we'll be right back after the break.